Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into what I like to call the invisible currency of literally every successful relationship. We're going to unpack exactly what dictates the quality of our connections. Our main focus? Understanding rapport as the absolute foundation for mutual responsiveness and trust. Whether you're navigating a high-stakes business negotiation, trying to get through to a stubborn teenager, or just hoping for a normal, pleasant interaction at the grocery store, understanding these mechanics, it changes the whole game. Let's get into it. Okay, let's be real for a second. Have you ever wondered why you just instantly click with some people and completely clash with others? I want you to bring someone specific to mind right now. Think of that one person you constantly struggle to communicate with. A coworker, a client, maybe even someone in your family. It's like you're speaking two totally different languages, right? The friction is just always there. Honestly, it might even feel like they're breathing wrong. But then, flip it. Think of someone you just effortlessly click with. So what's the actual difference there? Well, it's not magic. It's a structured, completely observable phenomenon. There's this brilliant concept from neuro-linguistic programming that hits the nail on the head. It says rapport is exactly like money. You only realize you have a problem when you don't have enough of it. It's just a fundamental requirement before anyone will actually listen to you. If you don't establish rapport first, your brilliant ideas, your perfect logic, your well-meaning advice, it's all just going to bounce right off. So here is our roadmap for the explainer today. Number 1, the true meaning of rapport. 2, rapport versus trust. 3, pacing before you lead. And 4, the art of matching. Section 1, the true meaning of rapport. If we really peel back the layers of human interaction, what's actually happening? At its core, rapport is simply the quality of a relationship that results in mutual trust and responsiveness. But how do we get there? In NLP, they use a concept called taking a second position. Essentially, you step completely out of your own shoes and genuinely try to see the world from their point of view. You get incredibly curious about how they tick. If you knew what they knew and wanted what they wanted, you'd probably understand exactly why they're acting that way. Now, to be clear, this doesn't justify bad behavior, not at all, but it absolutely makes their seemingly strange behavior understandable. And honestly, this shatters some pretty big misconceptions we have about getting along with people. Look at that manipulation point. Rapport is absolutely not about pulling strings or tricking someone into doing what you want. It's not necessarily friendship either, and it is for sure not just blind agreement. Think about it. You can completely disagree with someone's politics, their religion, or even their favorite pizza topping, and still maintain a deep, highly respectful rapport. It's a two-way street, built on mutual influence and respect, not just nodding your head to everything they say. Section 2, rapport versus trust. Now, this brings us to a really profound distinction. We threw the words rapport and trust around interchangeably, but they are very different beasts. Look at the timeline here. Rapport? You can build that almost instantly the moment you meet someone. But trust is a delicate dance that takes serious time. And why is that? Because rapport is an investment you make in the relationship, but trust is inherently a risk. Fun fact, the word trust actually comes from the Old Norse word trostir, which literally translates to strong. We trust someone when we believe they are strong enough not to let us down. And we have to test that strength over time. So rapport gets your foot in the door immediately, but trust is the house you build over time to see if the foundation can hold weight. Section 3, pacing before you lead. So, if rapport is the getaway, what's the actual recipe to create it? It all comes down to a very strict sequence. Step 1, pace. Step 2, pace again. Step 3, lead. Pacing basically means entering their model of the world on their terms. Think of it exactly like walking down the street beside someone. If you walk too fast, they have to hustle to keep up. Walk too slow, and they're dragging you along. You have to match their pace to show, hey, I'm right here with you. You actively listen and acknowledge the reality. Only after you've paced them, repeatedly, can you attempt to lead, which is subtly guiding them in a new direction. If you try to jump straight to step 3 without pacing first, boom, you instantly break the connection. No way around it. And this principle scales up beautifully from a one-on-one chat to a massive organization. Picture a company going through a huge restructuring. The organizations that actually survive and thrive through major changes do so in measured steps. People are just flat out unwilling to be led into a new way of doing things until they feel like they've been heard and acknowledged first. The best leaders out there, they deeply, genuinely pace the reality of their employees' experiences long before they initiate any major pivots. Section 4, the art of matching. Okay, let's get super practical. How do you physically and verbally pace someone in real time? It's kind of wild how many channels we broadcast on all at once. To build rapid rapport, you can match their posture, their breathing, their overall energy level. You even match the environment. I mean, you wouldn't show up to a corporate board meeting in a swimsuit, right? That's a massive environmental mismatch. But look closely at that fourth point, voice tonality. Matching the speed, the volume, and the rhythm of how someone speaks is hands down your most critical tool, especially over the phone, where your voice and your words are literally all you have to work with. But a quick, absolutely crucial warning here. Matching is not mindless mimicry. You're not acting like some weird robot copying their every move. Instead, think of it like a beautiful musical duet. Two people aren't playing the exact same notes on the exact same instrument. They harmonize to produce something way greater. That's the secret. Matching is all about respectful harmony. It's actively listening with your entire body while totally maintaining your own unique identity. To really cement this in your mind, think about the exact opposite for a second. Think about mismatching. We have all seen this out in the wild. Picture a public argument in a supermarket, maybe a couple or a stressed out parent and a kid. Even if you were standing 50 feet away at the other end of the aisle and you muted the sound entirely, you'd still know they were fighting, wouldn't you? You can literally see it. It's in their rigid posture, their jerky gestures, the completely misaligned energy. That right there is what zero rapport looks like. It's incredibly obvious to everyone in the room, and communication is totally broken down. So, here's the bottom line. Rapport is a choice, and it is absolutely a skill you can master with practice. When you realize that the quality of your relationships truly defines the quality of your entire life, it kind of leaves you wondering, are you subconsciously mismatching the people you actually care about most? So, my challenge to you is to take these mechanics, the pacing, the harmonizing, taking that second position, and go use them. Today. Think back to that difficult person you pictured at the very beginning of this explainer. How are you going to change your approach to pace their reality? Who will you build better rapport with next?